Hey guys, what's going on and welcome to another Fortnite video here on the channel. Now today is the 28th of February 2024 and we're getting pretty close to the end of Season 1 now. There are about 9 days left of the season, so if you are going to try and get your challenges done, get your battle pass done, you need to get it done sooner rather than later. You are running out of time and frankly, you might struggle. If you haven't gotten very far yet, you might struggle if you are leaving it till now to try and catch up. But that is not the purpose of today's video. So, yesterday we had the release of Odyssey and Mosaic quests. I covered yesterday's here on the channel, so that was the first of the four stage snapshots. We have another 4-stage snapshot today, which is starting with, come find me, we should speak about the results of my research. We need to go to Odyssey and ask her about the Mosaic findings. So without further ado, we're going to jump straight into an unranked match. Going to go to Ruined Reels, find Odyssey, and as you can see there as well, I've got 58 of the Mosaic Tiles now. So if you're struggling with Mosaic Tiles, very good piece of advice that I have for you is hitting weak spots. So pickaxing buildings, floors, stairs, anything, pickaxing it, hitting the weak spots seems to give quite a good amount of your Mosaic Tiles. I've gotten more from that than I have from any other source. So if you are struggling with them, then that would be my advice to you. So let's jump into a game, go find Odyssey, and let's get straight to it. As you can see, folks, it is quite chaotic here at Ruined Reels. These quests, whilst they may be easy, accessing Odyssey is not necessarily as simple. You're getting a lot of people landing here, it's quite chaotic. As you can see, I've already got 3 kills, and it's been killed by Yara. So you might struggle to get to Odyssey now. I know yesterday it was quite simple, we got there with no problems, but today you've now got people doing the first snapshot and the second snapshot, so it might be a little bit more chaotic. So if you are going directly there, let it be known you might have a good fight on your hands. So we've just taken down the Jones and we should now have clear access to Odyssey to talk to her for the next part. So let's get to speaking with her. So the mosaic is very old and connected to a power I feel here on the island. A power whose echoes I feel within those medallions. What is the mosaic? What does it foretell, and why is it here on this island? And why do I feel that mysterious power growing stronger? Interesting. So we're getting closer to whatever the mosaic is warning us about is getting closer and closer, which is interesting. By the way, it's also worth noting today we did get another Odyssey quest to purchase 7 items or services. So that is a thing just worth keeping in mind. Alright, we're going to duck behind a wall. So stage 2 is to dig 3 more mosaic caches around the rescue station. So if you don't know where that is, it's sort of a little bit north, but between Reckless Railways and Grand Glacier. Go between there and go a little bit further north. So you're telling... wait, what? My sources are telling me of tile caches near the island's rescue station. Okay. So I guess we'll head over there, dig up these caches. But I find it interesting that the power is coming from the medallions. That's quite an interesting thing to note. So let's get to it. So all I'm saying with the mosaic caches is sometimes you're not going to be able to get them all again because the storm is going to be impactful. The mosaic tiles, yeah, they're hard to get. Like, I'll openly be the first to say, some games you might only get 3 or 4, even in a whole game like this one. I've gotten to nearly the end of the game, and I think I've only gotten 4 tiles from this game. So they can be difficult to get. They will take time, which is why you've been given a week and a half to do them. But the idea is that you should have pretty much finished everything else by now. So the idea from Epic is that by now, this is all you should have to focus on. So in theory, it shouldn't be too bad. However, obviously, some of you might be a little bit behind. So catch up is on. And who knows, guys, if you're really lucky, you might accidentally get a win while you're trying to get these tiles. But either way, here we are coming into the second spot for these caches, and just gliding over, you can see there's about 5 dotted around the area. But as expected, you're not going to be alone here. Like, it's not surprising that there's other people here. It's annoying, but it's not surprising. So, go around, grab some of your loot, potentially, just to keep yourself protected, is my safe option. And then go and get yourself these 3 caches. 3 of them are fairly close together, in all honesty. And those have been added. And then all you can do is just grab a car or grab the bike and get out of that area. And then we'll have a little look at stage 3. So stage 3 for this week's. My research has turned up reports of tiles in the ground near a coastal ruin, and you have to dig up 3 mosaic caches around the coastal columns. So that is, in case you were wondering, the sort of Greek ruins to the west of Pleasant Piazza near the coast, south of the yacht. So we're going to head directly over there now and hopefully dig up those caches. But before I do, I'm also just going to let you take a look at what the mosaic looks like. Obviously I do have the 63 tiles. The tiles that we found are most of those little blue ones around the edge. Obviously the 4 corners were caches yesterday, alongside the pink branches. Those pink ones at the side just, and that little pinky purple one at the top was from the caches just, and we'll see what stage 3 adds to the picture. So here we are tanking the storm to grab these 6, and well, you've only got to grab 3 of the 6, but there seems to be quite easy to grab around here. So let's just take a little look at the mosaic now. Oh, that does seem to have added a nice little bit to it. And then it's also worth noting that the second mosaic emblem is here. So as you can see, we've got the little tops of the columns, and then the other little bubbly thing at the top, which is nice. And then there is the second emblem, which will be the next dog head, but we'll have a little look at that in just a second when we get out of the storm. So that has put the second head on Cerberus, but the middle head is obviously going to be missing. It was kind of obvious they were going to do it that way around. But as you can see, even with only just 65 tiles, all the caches and the 2 emblems, this mosaic is starting to look a lot better put together, and you're starting to be able to see it a lot more clearly. But is there going to be another snapshot tomorrow? Let's find out. So all you have to do, load out the game, go to the quest tab, and you will see right there the next mosaic snapshot quest will be available in 19 hours and 9 minutes, which means that we have some more snapshot tomorrow and possibly some more Odyssey quests. But obviously the grind doesn't end there. You've still got to get more mosaic tiles, and I believe there is 300 you've got to get total. I'm not sure if 300 finishes the mosaic or if you've got to get slightly more than that, but That 5-stage one in the bonus goal requires you to get 300, so I'm assuming that's probably what it is. But all in all, Mosaic is starting to come together and starting to look rather ominous alongside those cracks in the ground near ruined reels. But with that in mind, guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you found the video informative, enjoyable and fun to watch as always, and I will see you all in the next one.